Блять, поезд, сука! Вылазь, Ильдар! Да вылазь, блядь! Пизда! Ебать! Ебать! Пизда! Пиздец!
땅도 프리만 한 데인데 잘못해가지고 빠져버렸어. 오, 빠졌다. 터졌다. 넘어갔다.
Блять, двери закрыты. Вот он, смотри, хуярит. Пиздец, блядь! Дебил, блядь! Дебил, блядь!
Ебать, дебил.
Придурок, блядь! Ты посмотри.
Заснял?
Ну, конечно, заснято. Вообще охуеть.
Дур...
어, 快一点上来呀、开早啊，他妈的，嘿，不知道，不知道。过个头的，打个打过个那个。
可以不嘞？可以不嘞？ бля. Что, помочь? А что мы сделаем, бля?
Твою.
Бля.
Naelcio é top, Naelcio é top. Quem sabe passar na ponte é Naelcio. Isso, Naelcio. Vai devagar, né? Devagar, Naelcio. Devagar, moço. Devagar, pai. É, vai devagar, rapaz. Mas o que você fez com o meu caminhão, Naelcio?
Oh, 哎呀！
干，你今天这北七耶。
¿Qué pasa, perro?
¡Ah, luego, luego!
КамАЗа, у КамАЗа.
Блять! Ёбаный в рот, блять! Ну ты чё, сука, дебил что ли? Ёбаный, блять, я охуеваю!
Слушай, а что ты боишься? 出动了。
Meu Deus do céu!
November 22 area. Okay. Down a flex 1001 strike. One down from November 2. Sorry?
Volkswagen гребаный, блин.
Третий сезон. Премьера 20 августа в 21:30 на ТНТ. Для детей старше 16 лет. Камеди Радио и телеканал ТНТ представляют стендап.
Смотри. Есть. Ух ты, блин. Остановись, блядь, чего и нет.
Тебе сюда смотри. Чё это он? Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Пуганого Кощея достал из кармана золотое в крапинку яйцо. Только попробуй, гад, Договаривались. Угу. И кто нарушил?
А у меня складной квадратный. Ёб твою мать. Понял, тормоза. Нам вообще повезло.
Нам повезло.
Посыпались запчасти, я и думаю, что с него сыпется-то все.
С жвачкой.
Все это он делал. У меня бак, колесо.
Свободник, ну, клиент так странно относится, типа в теме, типа, знает, что кого вообще гуру. В той области он ходит в шортах и карго, знаешь, из кармана.
Ух ты, ёб твою мать.
Копать.
В России много чего должны.
Под низом черные, а сверху белые. Как сделано. Тоже как даже.
Shield there now on the outside. Oh, big green! Got the power down a little bit early coming out of there. That's very worrying. That's not the view that we wanted to see. It causes all sorts of problems. Heathcote's out. He catches Harry King as well, and that's going to be a red flag.
A nice bit of viewing, but watch now. So, bit of throttle, but see how he comes off the throttle and picks it up, and it starts to rotate. Doesn't get any contact, but watch now. He gets one hit, and now he's unsighted. Watch a car jink out of the way, and it's this car coming now. I think it's Lucky Kera, but unsighted. It's one of the worst things that can ever happen.
Towards, see if we can see what happens here, Cal.
Oh, it just drops a wheel there through the roller coaster. Big one. Big impact. Hit it pretty square on, so I'm not sure.
Now, we don't see the start of this incident, but my goodness me, we see the end of it, and in many respects, that... Oh, here it is from another angle. Crikey, that car launched into the air, and very reminiscent of the accident Richie Stanaway had at Spa in 2012 in that Formula Renault 3.5 litre championship. As the car launched up, and actually, Elliot, I think we're...
Well, there are the lead two. They've got a 4-second gap. They're both into the 207s. Alan Quicker. Oh, big
contact!
jump.
Oh,
that's a big, big shunt.
Oh my goodness, Dan Crossy
sitting on the bank. Here it is again. Slowed.
And then, he wasn't going for the pit lane, was it?
No, he just slowed, and it was, I think it was almost a concertina effect of the first the cars moving to the outside in avoidance, and that just squeezed the 37 car into its path. It was just very messy indeed.
I want to see that again because it
in his hands here. So far through turn one, looks pretty good. How many of you qualifying runs have you had?
Oh! Hinchcliffe with a big one!
Big one. Up on its side, he lost it at the apex of turn two. It went loose, and it went around, and this is bad. He's missed the race, and here it just snaps loose. He was up high on the track, way up off the white line there, and it just pancakes the wall on the outside. Just a dead flat hit, and it comes up on its side. It doesn't go over. We see with these openings in the bottom of the tunnel, but right here it just snaps. Oh, flat pancake on the wall, and then it doesn't go over.
Si la ubicación algo le había pasado, alguna merma importante tuvo. El nuevo tercero se llama Daniel Fleitas, el cuarto Gabriel Alfaro. Ahí están los cuatro primeros posicionados en esta final.
Y se cae el puntero del campeonato, el ganador.
The Ram Racing car and just gets it out of the corner ahead, but only just because he so nearly rode the curve there. So Jim Pla up into the lead of the class. Raymond Voss fights back, and they touch off into the barrier goes Jim Pla, and that all of a sudden is the end of our Pro-Am battle because they're both off the road and they've both got big damage.
That had to take evasive action in the midst of it all on the opening lap was Mikhail Alyoshin, whose Ferrari got squeezed, but then when Derek Pierce got into, Rob Smith got into the back of the
for 7th, and then behind the pair, and that's is that Lilu Wadu? Is that the Peugeot of Wadu, who was down in 24th place? We've come to you, and this is the aftermath. And there is Lilu Wadu's car rolling and ending up in the gravel.
Atención, golpe importantísimo, golpe importantísimo.
Driving very well, but trying to keep that Porsche behind him, and just behind him is Felipe Fernandez in the Glickenhaus, number 705. So it's a three-way battle that's going on there.
A huge accident on the Dottinger Höhe as cars are scattered left and right into the barrier. This has happened moments ago. It's
very difficult for the drivers to pick a way through. I don't like this. This is potential for a red flag incident thing here, because they're not going to be able to clear the track.
I'm afraid
without that.
It was cars going into a yellow flag area because an intervention vehicle's towing a stricken car into the lay-by, which is on the right-hand side. ASAP. They are there now. That's the 38 Nissan GTR, which has no rear right corner left on that. Josh Burden is shown as the driver, and that looks like Josh standing now the safe side of the barrier, holding his helmet, holding his hands device, and having had a discussion with the marshals. Without a doubt, Josh the 135's gone in the back of the Nissan and then clattered into the barrier after that. But you're right, I mean, the 135 is pitched into a barrel roll right after impact, and the Nissan
steering into the left-hand barrier, but it's all going into a code 60 as one of the cars is recovered to the tourist lap lay-by, and the 135 just has not reacted to the yellow flags.
And of course we've still...
Shocker for the Golinello, who got hit big time there. I'm not sure if Michael got shoved to the grass, lost the brakes, what was going on.
The guy there, we have a good speed. We got a small brake issue. That's why we lost some time, but we are in the game. I think we'll see. The race is long. We just need to have a look what will happen with the safety car, because I think we lost one safety car. Now we'll see how it's going on.
Yeah, obviously a little shower of rain as well, but that's not come to anything. It won't harm or change any track conditions.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, it's this race is really difficult.
Opa! Opa! Puta! No! No!
And Ryan Preece. Logano on the outside.
Oh!
And Byron's around. He crashes. Caution is out.
Heavy.
Chevrolet to go to victory lane this year. What a hard tumble for Kyle Larson.
Oh, man. And that was after a really hard hit with that front nose to the inside wall.
It just won't stop.
Contact on the edge of the chapel.
So that's Neil Stevenard was the first one. It was Ivan Pereira's that spun. We're going to have a safety car because there is mayhem coming onto the Hanger Straight. The incident that you were predicting has happened later from other cars. They had Evenart. There he is. He's sideways.
He's got a right rear down. That's why he spun the right rear. He must have cut the tyre down if there was contact, and then it all just kicks off.
But he gets hit from behind, doesn't he? He's slow, but there's another accident that fired air into him.
I mean, and Michael Meadows, who took evasion,
what happened, John?
Well, let's watch it. Oh, how did he get off there?
Did he get a tap?
Wow, that was a very heavy impact because he.
But no can do, and now we got a spinner. We got oh my goodness, that's a big one. We have got a lot of damage there. This is almost certainly going to be a safety car.
See him exactly. He spun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then he came back, and so, then he's just there.
I mean, and he was T-boned very hard, wasn't he? And I can see why he's clutching his arm. Hoping everything holds together. Oh, and we've got a major incident. That is Fabien Vettel, who's into the barriers very, very hard indeed. Not in any hurry. We're now going to have a replay of what happened here on the outside of the Zax pit. Oh, the bonnet came up. Now, we wondered whether that might be the case. The bonnet had been lifting for much of the race, and of course, no vision at all. And it crossed my mind whether the stewards might have pulled the car in because of that lifting bonnet, but they hadn't, and it just came shooting up. Oh my goodness, so you see him behind the Lucas Auer car there, and into the fence, an incredible velocity.